Hello guys, I am a Python trainer. My name is Srinivas. I have both development experience as well as teaching experience. From last 20 years I am into IT in development and also in teaching side, and today we are starting a new series on Python. This Python course is for beginners, and here we are covering in this session what is dynamic typing. Those who know C, C++, Java. Suppose I want to declare three variables of integer type in C++ Java. So, C++ Java is static type language. C++ Java is static type language, whereas Python is dynamic type. Now, I will tell you the difference. What is static? What is dynamic? Dynamic typing, static typing. Example, I want to declare three variables in C or C++ or Java. If you want to declare three variables, you have to specify the data type. Okay, and what are types? Those who know C, C++, Java, they know what are data types. So, and I want to declare three variables. For example, A, B, C, a semicolon. See, this is a way to declare variables in other languages. And I want to store some values. For example, 100, B equals to 200 and C equals to 300. This is other languages, okay. And here we are specifying data type here int, and we are specifying the variables, right. And here Python is dynamic typing and no need to specify any data type. Python is what? Dynamic type language. Typed language. For example, same thing, directly I'll declare one variable and I'll assign one value, B equals to 200, and no need to specify any data type here. Directly I declare variables and assign the values. Here compulsory you have to specify the data type in other languages like C, C++, Java. So, Python is dynamic type language, and whereas other languages like C, C++, Java are static type languages. Right. So, we understand what is readable syntax, what is interpreted language, and what is dynamic type. Extensive standard library. Already we discussed. Again repeating, Python comes with a rich standard library that provides modules and functions for variety of tasks. You take any task, Python has libraries, and no need to do it from scratch. Okay, so we can use libraries in our project. It has some 1,30,000 libraries. Already we discussed this point. So using these libraries. Okay, and our project no need to start from scratch. Okay, we can use these libraries. For example, I want to delve one websites. Example, like for example, Amazon.com. I want to develop this website. Okay, now to develop these websites, okay, we have so many libraries. For example, we have Django. Using this library, this module, we can build websites very easily. Using these libraries, we can develop very easily. Suppose example, I want to do some statistical functions, I want to do some project on statistical. Okay, so we have libraries using NumPy module. Okay, NumPy module we can do statistical functions. I want to do data cleaning, data analyzing. So we have models called pandas module or pandas library. Using pandas library, we can do data cleaning work, data analyzing work, anything you can do using pandas. For example, we have matplotlib. Using these libraries or modules, matplotlib. Using this module or library, we can do visual presentation. That is why these models are very important for data analytics people. Those who want to do projects in data analytics, those who want to become data analysts, and these models are very important. NumPy, pandas model, other things are there, sklearn, seaborn, okay, other models also there. So, using these models we can develop very easily. Readable simply versatility already we discussed, extended libraries, strong community support, we discussed this point. Cross platform, it will work on Windows, it works on Mac OS, it works on Linux, Sun Solaris, any operating system it will work. Dynamic timing we discuss, growing demand in the job market. Knowledge of Python is highly sought after in many industries, particularly in data science, web development, artificial intelligence. Learning Python can be enhanced job prospects and career opportunities. Education, nowadays in every academics Python is using, okay. Python is often used as a teaching language in schools because this Python is very simple, very easy to learn. Even not only college, even a 9th standard, a middle school students also can learn very easily. So, it makes a great starting point for students learning programming. And we discussed already what is platform independent, it works on any operating. Where Python used? Python used for web development, for developing websites like Amazon, Flipkart, Facebook.com. If you want to develop any websites, we can use Python as a backend, right. While for building the front end of websites, the part of website accessible to its users, we would mostly use languages such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, React.js, all for front end, but for back end we can use Python. Python, the invisible part of the website, we would often opt for Python. For this purpose, Python is used for some common frameworks like Flask or Django. Among the giant websites and applications created by using Python, it is worth mentioning Google. See, Google is using Python, Facebook is using Python, Instagram, YouTube, Dropbox and Reddit. Okay. These all websites are using Python as a backend. Not only that, Python can also use for data visualization. Already we discussed now, Python comes again into play, offering wide spectrum of tools for visualizing data. The most popular libraries in Python are Matplotlib and C1. Using them, we can create literally all the kinds of visualization, from simple ones like line plots, bar chart, histograms, anything, any charts we can easily create by using these libraries in Python. One is Matplotlib and one is Seaborn. Animated plots, streaming lines, cluster maps, joy plots, even you can build advanced plots using this library. And not only this, even Python for data analysis. Data has become a truly precious asset in any modern industry, and most companies are interested in gathering, manipulating and analyzing the data to extract meaningful business insights from it. And this is where Python comes into play. Okay, it goes beyond any competition. Okay, 90% for data analytics and 90% data science projects, and they are using this Python. Okay, the most famous Python libraries for conducting data analysis are Pandas and NumPy. Already we discussed. These tools allow you to do almost everything with your data, such as cleaning, wrangling, okay, exploring statistics or visualizing hidden trends in your data. Apart from this, two libraries you can use plenty of other for various data related tasks, such as visualization of data or hypothesis testing. Python for machine learning, even Python also used in machine learning projects. You can develop GUI desktop applications. Not only that, using Python we can develop image processing and graphic design. Okay, not only this, even we can develop database applications using Python, and last one is Internet of Things. Even you can develop projects on IoT. Right, this is about areas where we can develop. Now we will start with history of Python. When it is invented, when it is developed, where it is developed, who is developed and why it is developed. So, we start with beginning, when it started. The idea of Python has started in early 1980. Okay, before Java only this Python came actually. Real implementation started in 1989 before Java. When Java is started in 1994 or 95 something. But Python came earlier than Java. So, real implementation started in 1989 and finally it is published in 1991. And who developed this language? Who is the father of Python? Guido van Rossum. This guy is from Netherlands. He is one of the software engineer. This is one of the programmers. When he was working in National Research Institute Netherlands, he developed this programming language called Python. Where in Central Wiskunde Informatica, CDB is a National Research Institute for Mathematics and Computer Science in Netherlands. There he developed this Python programming. Now, why the name Python came? Most people think about snakes, but Guido van Rossum was a big fan of one British series TV series. He was a fan of that series. So, that is why he named as Python. In Monty Python Flying Circus, he took this word Python and he gave a name to this programming language as Python. Okay? There is nothing with snakes, right. Now, we understand the history. We will see the version history now. In 1994, the first version was 1.0, in 1997 1.5, 2000 1.6. Okay. Then Python 2 is 2000, Python 3 is in 2008, and the latest version 3.2 2011, 3.3 12 in 2012, 3.4 in 2014, 3.65 in 2018, and the latest version of Python is 3.12.6 as of now on the particular date, okay, which was released on September 6, 2024. It is 6th maintenance release of Python 3.12 and it introduces bug fixing, build improvements and documentation. So, Python 3.12 is the current stable version and the only version with active support. Okay. So, the latest version is what? Latest version is what? 3.12. You can go to website called www. There is one official website called python.org. Python.org. If you go to this website, you can see the latest version. Right. This is about simple about the Python, and in tomorrow's next class, next session, we will discuss about basics of programming language. Programming language is what? It can be same in C, C++, Java, JavaScript or Python. Okay. So, basics of programming language. Basics are same in C, C++, Java, JavaScript, you take any programming language in the world, concepts are same. Okay. So, for example, data types. So, in another session, we will discuss data types, what are variables in Python, what are functions in Python, okay, and how to write a simple program, writing a simple program. So, before writing programs, we must download two things here. One way to install Python from python.org and one editor. We will discuss what is editor in the next session. Okay.